What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a song called What a God by SEU Worship and One House. This is in the key of A, which has 3 sharps, which are those right there. Let's go ahead and play it all the way through, and then we'll break it down at the end.
2, verse 2, 3, 4.
And that's where it sort of fades out, and you could keep going on forever, but we'll stop it here. If you've liked this video so far, why don't you go ahead and give it a thumbs up and check to see if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that button so you'll be notified the next time I post a video. All right, let's get into the rest of this video. Okay, so that was What a God. Let's go ahead and break it down section by section. We're going to jump right into verse 1. We start with the F sharp minor 7 chord, and then an E chord. And we could do it suspended, or we could do it resolved. It's kind of, both are good options on this verse. F sharp minor again, and then an E chord. Same thing. And then at the last 3 chords of the verse, D, A, E. Right. Before we even go further, I want to start to think about verse 1 as one block of chords, right? So if you can kind of memorize verse 1, what that'll do is help you when you get to verse 2. It's pretty much the same thing, right? There's a slight variation in verse 2, but if you can think of this string of chords as like one block. So F sharp minor 7, E, back and forth 3 times, and then the very last one, D, A, E. So that's your verse 1 block, basically. And what this does is it helps you to understand the big picture of what's happening in the song, and it helps you to memorize the whole song a little bit quicker. So then we get into our chorus block, and our chorus starts on a D chord to an E. What a God, what a F sharp minor with a 7 on it, A over C sharp, and that's it. You're just going to repeat that same 4 chords. And you can voice them different ways, but those are your 4 chords. And a couple different ways of voicing them are by using different inversions. So like on a D chord, for instance, I could play it like this, I could play it like this, I could play it like this, right? These are all inversions of D. As well as adding extra colorful notes sometimes, like a add 2 or a major 9, right? On a D chord, major 7, major 9, right? F sharp minor 7, F sharp minor 11, A, add 2 over C sharp. These are all good voicings for the chorus. What a God, what a God. You could start with a D major 9, F sharp minor 7. I like doing even just this simple voicing for the A, add 2 over C sharp. We're going to get into verse 2, which is it's really another block, but it's very similar to verse 1, right? So far, so good. Changes a little bit here. So we repeat the line for one thing, and the other thing is, instead of going to an A chord, it's an A over C sharp, right? So just the bass note changes. D, A over C sharp, E. One more time. You say, no it's not, no it's not, what a God. Back to the chorus. And we're gonna have the same chords, maybe a different inversions. Moving up a little bit with our inversions, with our energy. What a God, oh, what a God. Then we get to the bridge, which, spoiler alert, the same 4 chords as the bridge are on the chorus, right? Both of these share the same chords, but we have this extra little lead line. So on the bridge, it's going to be very mellow at the beginning. And then we have this little... Okay, so the chords in the left hand stay the same. However, the right hand has this melody. Okay, so what that is 1 7 5 3 2 1, and then same thing, 1 7 5 3 2 1. But the second half goes up an octave when it gets to the 3. So instead of walking it down after the E, it goes up to C sharp on the second half. A, G sharp, E, C sharp, B, A. And the second one is A, G sharp, E, C sharp, B, A. And then as it builds, we can kind of go away from that melody a little bit, or we can always bring it back around. Maybe do an octave next time. And then it builds. Repeats that. The melody. So what that is, F sharp, D, C sharp, A, C sharp, B, B, F sharp, D, C sharp, A, C sharp, B, B. You can walk it down. Da, 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 da. What a God, what a God. And you have these big hits, right? Oh, what a God, what a God. The cut chorus, if the highest place I reach is at. So that's just the drums, right? And then when we come back in on the No Treasure of This Life, it's a B minor. So we get to a 2 chord. So this is kind of a new chord in the song. No treasure of this life could ever satisfy. Then we go back to the normal groove. Repeat. Then it goes to the bridge. One word is the only thing you speak. Then I've heard it all. And it gets really mellow. And on moments like this, it's okay to kind of embellish the chords a little bit. The left hand is still pretty much doing the same thing as it's been doing. So you want to keep that consistent chord progression going. But think of your major scale as a world of possibilities melodically. So if we're in this contemporary worship style, any note in the scale will fit with any chord within the key. So just think about that when you're improvising these low moments. Of course, you don't want to overplay, but as long as you keep it within the scale, it sounds good in this style. So just feel free to experiment a little bit with your major scale while keeping the chords consistent in the left hand. And pretty much as long as you're staying in time and within the key, you don't have to think in terms of chords with your right hand. Your right hand is just experimenting, and you'll stumble across some things that you like. If you try this enough, you'll become more fluent with the improvisational style. So that's something I would just encourage you to try. Don't just be so in the box that you don't experiment with some different things. I do all the time, and that's the only way to get better, is trying new things. If you didn't know, I actually have courses available if you want to take a deeper dive on some of these topics. I have a church piano 101 course. I have an Ableton Live course if you want to learn about the technology side of music. I also do Zoom lessons. So if you have specific questions, go ahead and check my schedule below, and I'd love to connect with you. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.